Hi, myself Para Patil Rajendra. Having my seventh solo show at Jahangir Art Gallery, I'm very fortunate to be fortunate to display my work in the prestigious hall, Jahangir Nicholson Hall. And this is a very interesting place to put your idea into the very authentic place. In this show, I tried my multidisciplinary work like painting, sculpture, acrylic, oil, terracotta, and some installations and some sculpture also I tried. And I work in Bombay last 28 years working as a professor at JJ School of Art as well doing my practice. Uh, Parallelly, I try my thought through the concept open fear, which is my content of the painting. And long back, I'm trying the different possibilities of my form, which I depicted the fragmental way, the abstractions. And from my college time, I was doing abstract. And after few years understanding, I tried to give them some narration through the abstraction. Because in the word, the hope and fear, this is the parameter of the life, which is from the Paleolithic period, from when mankind and culture began to cultivate the things, and then if I am very much impressed being an agrarian family from the agrarian background. So I had in my memory register so many tools, farming tools, and some of the weapon, not weapon, but in between tools, farming tools and weapon, there is a different formation came out from the creation. And I am very much impressed by this kind of knife kind of things that one can call it in the katar. I think one can have for the secret feeling into having this kind of form. And this form especially I like because it expresses its function accordingly to one should not tell about this form. This was made for cutting, but because it's itself expresses function. That is why that design invented by the man in first stage after the Stone Age and that and everything. And I am being a history student. I am fascinated by this kind of archaeological things
Tell
and
me
all
about
that.
the sculpture that's they're hanging there.
Which one?
This
This is
one,
like
this
kind of the fossil, the
You
museum
keep
kind
it
of
down.
thing. So same thing I found as little. This is a metal form, which is I treated like it's tools and the presentation kind of. This goes together the theme, entire painting, forms and all that. And then I try myself to giving some concrete expression through different medium. For example, that you can see the key kind of things, which is also tool kind of forms. Here you can enjoy this. This is again like a set like the kind of things.
What about the? Can you just go through the oil painting? You are very
No,
interested in the oil
the first
painting.
is see. Look at this. Look at this.
Okay.
This is a very simple but giant form. I try to miniaturize
Okay.
in formation in the small, but it is appearance and its hugeness come through its appearance. Though it is a small size, but it's the way it's carved in my
Very
capacity.
interesting. This will look like a bull.
Yeah, no,
You know,
no, but
bull.
something
Animal?
unique. I like this. This is also kind of weapon, like a missile kind thing. Like that again, and this is one can be like a fighter jet kind of things. This is not actually knife, but it will look like a jet kind. Yeah, similar things I tried. And these are the darker side I can explain you.
Yeah. What about the dark paintings?
Because hope and fear is concerned with I try to depict the darker color because fear is a multiple itself. Before happening anything else into the in a container
Today's
concern of
society,
the
yeah.
bad, anything bad to happen to somebody else. But before happening, when you survive survive into that pain, that is more horrible than actual happening the things bad with you. But thinking of the happening is very. That is why I try to get into the deeper side.
Dark color.
And
This
that is
is
not a
mostly.
black. That is a
This
crimson
is,
and viridian.
yeah, this is four canvas. Very interesting.
multiple
All
layer,
dark color.
layer and
Yeah.
with blue, crimson. crimson and violet and some red, yellow also inside. So it gives the depth, tremendous depth. It's multiple itself space. It's going deep into that. These are the kind of
This is
the
beautiful.
three-dimensional appearance. It's my recent work where you can see the space. And these are all similar form that I agree in kind of tools. And this is the hopefulness create the yellow painting, red, and that is activation of space, and everything is coming to that. So you can see this is also very narrative of the farming tools, about the situation of today's condition about the farmers and all issues are happening. So the red paintings, again kind of this thing darker. It's similar things which goes together with the entire concept of the in between hope and fear. So that is not an actual narration of 2 years. It
This
is
is, I think, different canvas.
this is the entire satire things which is I practicing long back. So you can feel the three-dimensional effect in the frontality of in fragmental way. That is very important. This is my old canvas, 3 years back. This patina kind, you can see the subtle. In acrylic, it is very difficult to get that body to putting more than 25 layers and all that. So it is coming with different variation. You can judge it. See, you can see the varied green and crimson and all that. So textures.
There is a lot of color inside.
When you go into distance, then you can understand that its depth.
Yeah, what about this digital? Is new media?
Digital media, I did on the software, which is I'm implementing my entire science in modern mediums, and this is archival indelible ink and archival paper, which is sustained for the years and the better quality of production. This is first edition of the wallpaper. This is also again I tried my paintings on the papers. These are the similar kind of practice. Here you can't see into my art, that is, even though medium is modern, but the method of painting is similar it doesn't reflect.
This is a first, I think this is looking white canvas. What is the story about this white canvas?
Not a story about, there is no story, but this is a pictorial language, like Egyptian script and all that. So you can visualize this kind of, but these are again the tool arranged into the particular space. But you can enjoy the feeling of the form, liveliness. That is why I didn't complete it more work on it. And this is again yellow. It's create hope. Within it's activate the space. It gives the positive energy and all that. Because lemon yellow is very difficult to paint. And here you can see the red is very different. Recently I've been to went to Assam, Guwahati, to where I visited that Kamakya Mandir temples. And there is the red I found very different, and that subtlety of that pigment, I try to bring out that feeling, having that particular red. You can see this red. And that feeling I carried out from the temples. But there is, I don't want to tell a story about it, but some colors sometimes impress you or something can be interpreted into the art. This is again darker things going into the space. This is my latest canvas equal to that. So this green, this is like my farm. This is like my field, where I can call this sunflower field, because all tools and that green is coming from in particular month of July, August. So you can see the light of green on the field. So I try to, but that is.
It looks like a 3-dimension.
Yeah, the forms are interesting. You can see into that. You can get entire feeling from the distance. You can get like a top view of the field.
This is another
This is another story. This is again the same agrarian forms and tools and these kind of things, which is the entire music of my forms. It is like symphony of the form. This is again. Here I like the form that because of a kind of geometry, there is a cubic impression on this, but it's related with my language of the forms. But it's come out with another dimension. This is a next extension maybe the kind of flat things can be dimensionalized. This is again similar things. There is no single painting. The entire show is a one painting. Painting never finish and painting never end because this is the entire
Great.
process. I believe on that. So painting is a part of expression in the lifetime. I don't title painting specially, but the theme and mindset is very somewhere has to be communicated because of the requirement of the today's situation, the narrative through the abstraction is a new sense and a new ideology for me, and I try to little in my behalf behalf of my native and metro experience, which is a tie between the both things, very difficult task to amalgamate with. So we can visualize in my entire expressions. So this is my latest jute canvas, and this is oil. This is plain brown, golden. You can enjoy this feeling of this form. Again, forms are similar form and a different lyrical beauty. So, but get it from distance, so that is you can get the energy of the work. So you can enjoy this blending of the things, no? Yeah, there is a piece. Here usually I written one small letter which is not appear much, but this is ahimsa. After the depicting all story, hope and fear, but it is usually in Indian contemporary, the beyond the Jain. So this is a very important message from Mr. Mahatma Gandhi ji, who given to the word ideology. There's only the way of the ahimsa can be a solution, a remedy for the entire happening around the world. And so the planet Earth, we are into the trouble of having different interface and encroachment of the space happening around, and the global air trafficking and everything is happening. So I try to depict these installations. Here, these are the positive things you can see. You can see these come from this side. If you look at this thing visual, if you look at this visual, you can enjoy these hanging things. You can enjoy these hanging things. These are the more positive, and it gives some energy to understand the cultivation of things, and this is a space activation. But come, I will show you the one thing. When you look at that knife, when it look it's a functional object, but when you reflect into the mirror, so you can see his its horrorness and into deep. So in that way, one can relate his own feelings with this visual. This is my small attempt to express myself, and that is it. And one more thing, you can see, look at this, like a kind of formations, the launching formation kind of on the different planets and different kind of, this is again the weapon kind of, not a weapon, but this a satellite kind of forms. So I tried it to like satellite design, either tools kind of things. So it's not accurately, but this is also again fighter kind of forms. This is knife, again standing knife. The standing knife is bigger than the fighter jet. So this is the kind of presentation of the wool energy that last animal kind of 2-3 forms are there. So you can this is kind of human body torso kind of things. This is the warrior kind of sculpture in mind.
Yeah, it's look like human.
Yeah, it's a warrior torso kind of thing. And this is like an animal kind of bull or something as you can interpret. You can look in horse and bull energy together. Bull and horse, both the energy together. And this is again space stations. If you go to deeper side, then you can look at these locations. So,
Yeah, it's very big
Yeah.
station look like. Yeah,
so
like
this is
you can call it Brahmand, the big
not
one.
one, but it can be called a space station, but it's not.
Space,
It was not a pre-planned theme and subject and sketches never
Mostly
done.
this is all
Yeah,
untitled one.
this is enough, and this is red is the entire possibility of the hope and fear, and though so that I use in last pictures, so that is very important. This is also similar kind of work. This is fine. This is a final painting of the show, and this is a content and concept, which is a basically it is all in my point of view. This is not accurate story either narration, but it's relate with some people. People has to get some clues from the story. Otherwise, abstract art, nothing to say about more. My art is my statement. It is not a very much to tell about abstraction, but this abstraction is being belong to my entire experience of 30 years in Bombay. So, and I've seen many hundred of exhibitions in Bombay, Delhi. I work in the School of Art, so the Angirad Gallery is very closer to me. So, from beginning of my career, student career, I had seen many of the exhibitions, but I learn a lot of from the galleries and academic as well. And being an entire student, so I am very fond of knowing all different periods and cultures and trade and everything. Once after one, things are changing and things are coming, new things are coming, but still roots are there. Reflect the modernity never changes in any period or any culture. Modernity is there. Only time is changing. The time and space is concerned with the art and design. So this entire show is dedicated to my gurus and my Bombay schooling of the abstraction. I believe into the veteran artists like Sri Gayatondji ji, Sri Parveji, Prabhakar Parveji, Mohan Samandi, many of Purtikarji, many we have from JJ, we have the lot of galaxy of the painters who contributed Indian art scene. And very proud and very much fortunate to be a professor there for last teacher last 28 years. And so I'm very much lucky having opportunity to paint as well together. This is my submission. Thank you very much.